A lot of people say they want to do a long road trip, and they just never do it. I didn't know life would go by really quickly, and all of a sudden I would be looking back on it and thinking, why didn't I do that with my sister when we were young? Laura and I grew up in rural New Hampshire, and we didn't really have the opportunity to travel while we were growing up. When we were 16, we took a road trip from New Orleans all the way up to Idaho. It was a big awakening for us, coming from a small town and seeing how big the West was. We got to Montana and we just didn't have time. We stopped at the state sign and we had to turn back around.
Could you move to your left a little bit?
It was like this big, blank, missing puzzle piece. It fueled that curiosity for us as to like what Montana held. I think travel has a way of distilling what's important, filtering out what's not. That moment sitting with your hands on the steering wheel with somebody that you love next to you, that's important.
Seeing all these different landscapes and scenes and talking to each other
seemed like a really great way of exploring Montana. Travel leaves room for the question marks. You know, you're not sure what might happen next.
We're twins.
Oh, well, I have a set of guns.
What are the odds of that?
About as much as I do you guys do.
I would say in general, time goes by slower when you're seeing a new place and really experiencing a place.
Some people think that the vacation is when you're done traveling. I don't know, like I've always been a person that's relished the time in between two spaces. It's been a while since there was a time where we needed to just look at each other and feel grounded.
The older you get, the busier you get. So you come up with all these things that you have going on, kind of forcing yourself to get outside of that and to experience different things creates changes in you.
I was there when you grew restless.
When you're on a trip, there's nothing to procrastinate. There's just things to embrace.
The hope is you take that with you when you go back to your day-to-day life.
I'm gonna do the Straub. That's good too. Yeah, give us a scholarship.
When I'm with my sister Gail, I feel the most like myself. When you travel together, and especially with your sister, there's this thing that's only ours. Montana has this sort of magnetism to it. I think this trip was exactly what we needed.